Hello, everybody. This is Algebra. We're doing section 2.6, which is about dividing real numbers. We're going to do practice B today. So we talked about multiplicative inverse last time when we did practice A. Let's review. So multiplicative inverse is when you have a non-zero number A, the multiplicative inverse of that is 1 over A. Okay, and then when you multiply those two, you get 1, right? Because they cancel out. So the multiplicative inverse of -7 is, well, -7 is -7 over 1, right? So it's going to be minus 1 over 7. That's the multiplicative inverse of -7. The multiplicative inverse of -1 over 5 is -5, or -5 over 1, right? Multiplicative inverse of -7 over 8 is -8 over 7, right? They switch places. Numerator and denominator. Find the quotient, 4 through 12. 4, we have -32. Now, multiplicative inverse, right? So this is the same as, when we have A divided by B, this is the same as A multiplied by the inverse, multiplicative inverse of B. So this is the same, right? So that's what we're going to do here, 4 through 12. So -32 times, this is over 1, so this is going to be -1 over 2. And so here we're going to do minus and minus. The product is plus. 32 and 2 cancel out by 2. We have 16 here, so 16 times 1 is 16. So plus 16 is the answer for number 4. Number 5, we have -1 times -5 over 6, right? And then the product of two negative numbers is positive, and then 5 over 6. Number 6, we have 14 times -7 over 2, right? And then 14 and 2 cancel out by 2. So here we end up with -7 times 7 is 49, so -49. Number 7, we have 17 divided, multiplied by, now 2 times 8 is 16 plus 1 is 17. So this is actually -17 over 8. So this is going to be -8 over 17. Okay. And 17 cancel out, so we have end up with -8. Here we have -3/4 times, well, this is 4 over 1, so this is going to be 1 over 4. And then this is going to be -3 times 1 is 3, 4 times 4 is 16, so -3 over 16. Number 9, we have -1/3 times 5 over 1. Well, this is minus times plus is minus. 1 times 5 is 5. 3 times 1 is 3. So -5 over 3. Number 10, we have -1 over 9. Now, times, this is over 1, so it's going to be -1 over 8. Minus times minus is plus. 1 times 1 is 1. 8 times 9 is 72. So 1 over 72. Number 11, we have -6 over 11 times -1 over 3. Okay. 6 and 3 cancel out by 3. 2 times minus times minus is plus. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 over 11. 2 over 11. And number 12, 5 over 8 times, this is minus 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5, so this is -5 over 2, so it's going to be -2 over 5. 5 and 5 cancel out, so we have plus times minus is minus, and then 2 times 1 is 2, and then 8 times 1 is 8. -2 over 8 or -1 over 4, right? Cancel out by 2, so we have -1 over 4. Find the mean of the numbers. So mean or the average, right? So we have to add up these numbers and divide by the number of numbers. So what we have is 1 plus -3 plus -10, and then divide by 3. So -3 and -10 is -13, plus 1 is -12. So -12 over 3 or -4. The mean of these numbers is -4. Then here we have -15 plus 4 -22 over 3 numbers. So -15 and -22 is -37. -37 plus 4 is 33 over 3 or minus 11. Okay. And then number 15, we have minus 7.5 plus 3 and minus 6.5 divided by 3. Minus 7.5 and minus 6.5 is minus 13, 14, so minus 14, and then plus 3 over 3, or this is minus 11 over 3, right? Because 14 is greater than 3, so we take the sign before 14, and then 14 minus 3 is 11. Minus 11 over 3. Simplify the expression. So we have division, so this is the same thing as minus 8x plus 27 divided by 9, right? And this is the same thing as minus 8x plus 27 times, this is 9 over 1, so this is going to be 1 over 9. Right? Now we're applying the distributive property. So minus 8x times 1 over 9, and then plus 27 times 1 over 9. Okay. And this is here, so this is the same thing as minus times plus is minus. 8 times 1 is 8, 8x. I have 8x over 9, and then plus 27 and 9 cancel out by 9, so 1 and 3 here, 3 times 9 is 27, so plus 3. So 16, we have minus 8 over 9x plus 3. Okay. And number 17, we have 15x minus 5 divided by minus 5, or this is the same thing as 15x minus 5 in parentheses times minus 1 over 5. Okay. Or this is the same thing as 15x times minus 1 over 5. We're applying the distributive property. And then minus 5 times minus 1 over 5. Here 15 and 5 cancel out by 5, so we have 3. 3x times minus 1 is minus 3x. And then here we have 5 and 5 cancel out, so we have minus 1 times minus 1 or plus 1. Okay. So we end up with minus 3x and plus 1. And number 18, let's do it here. We have 12x minus 20 divided by minus 4, or that's the same thing as 12x minus 20 times, this is over 1, so minus 1 over 4. Or that's the same thing as 12x times minus 1 over 4 and minus 20 times minus 1 over 4. Here 12 and 4 cancel out by 4. We have 3 here. So this is minus 3x. So minus 3x. And here 20 and 4 cancel out by 4. 1 and 5 here. So minus 5 times minus 1 is plus 5. So minus 3x plus 5. Another quick way of doing this is basically the same thing as 12x over minus 4. So we can do it quickly here, 12x over minus 4, and then minus 20 over minus 4. So there's 12 over 4 is 3, so minus 3x, and then minus 20 over minus 4 is plus 20 over 4 is 5. And that's the same thing what we got here. Same things with these two, 16 and 17. Okay, 19, melting point. The melting point of the element fluorine is minus 219.62, minus 219.62 Celsius. The melting point of the element bromine is minus 7.2 Celsius. How many times lower is the melting point of fluorine than the melting point of bromine? Round your answer to the nearest tenth. So we just have to do the division of minus 219.62 over minus 7.2. And you can use your calculator to do that, and you end up with 30 point. Now round to the nearest tenth, so we have 30.5. Okay. And how many times lower? 30.5, about 30.5 times. That's the answer for 19. 20, website traffic during a 3-month period. The traffic to a website dropped, so dropped, that's going to be a minus, right? By 126,000 visitors. Find the average rate of change in the traffic to the website in visitors per month over the 3-month period. So it's going to be minus 126,000 over 3-month period. So 126 divided by 3 is 42, and then 3 zeros. How I got that? Well, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 4 is 12, right? And so this is going to be minus 42,000 visitors is the change in visitors per month. So this is visitors per month. 21, average velocity. The velocity of an object indicates the object's speed and the direction in which the object is traveling. A negative velocity indicates that the object is moving downward or backward. A hawk is diving downward. Okay, so it's going to be a negative velocity at a rate of 50 feet in 28 seconds. So minus 50 feet over 28 seconds. Find the hawk's average velocity in feet per second. Round your answer. So you can, I guess, cancel out by 2 and get 25 over 14 feet over seconds. And this is negative. So let's see, 25 divided by 14. You end up with negative 1 point. Now round to the nearest tenth. So it's going to be 1.78. So it's 1.8 minus 1.8 feet per second. Okay, that's 21. And 22 next. The table below shows change in the number of memberships at the health club. What is the average change in the number of memberships in members per month? So we have to add up these and then divide by how many months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 5. So over 5, and we have to add up these. So 18 plus 10 plus 40 minus 25 and minus 15. 40 and 10, these two is 50. We have 18 here in front. And then minus 25 minus 15 is minus 20, 30, 35, 40. Minus 40 over 5. 50 minus 40 is 10. 10 plus 18, 28. So 28 over 5. 28 over 5 is 5.6. So what's the average change in the number of memberships? It is 5.6 members per month. Members per month. Okay. That's 22. 23, bank account activity during a 14-day period. There is the following activity on your bank account. You deposit 100, you withdraw, deposit, withdraw. We know deposit is plus, withdraw is minus. What is the rate of change in dollars per day in your bank account? Okay, so deposit, we have 100. Then we have withdraw minus 75. Then deposit again plus 85. Withdraw minus 150. And that happens over 14-day period, right? 14-day. So this is dollars here, dollars over day. So we just have to compute that. So 100 and plus 85, that's 185. Minus 75 and minus 150 is minus 225 over 14. This is dollars This is over day. 185 minus 225 is minus 40 over 14. And 40 over 14, you end up with minus 2 point, and it says round your answer to the nearest cent. So this is 2.857 or 2.86, 2.86. And this is dollars per day. So this is dollars over day, dollars per day, the rate of change. Okay, thank you so much. That's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.